Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you all that have already come in for the thumbs up before I got here. I see Rakim has been here. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Michelle, for the compliment. Thank you. Oh, just getting started on this very last late night live chat. Okay. So I'm just going to give some people some time to get in. And we'll rock this thing for about an hour because I'm sleep deprived, and so is my little mate here. My little Lucky. Say hey, Lucky. We're just waiting for some people to come in, right? It's been fun rocking this at night, but honestly, I know that I preach one way and do another way. I've been preaching to my daughter about getting rest, and I haven't been getting mine, and it's been showing. And I'm definitely feeling it. It's been showing me 100% that I will be all of 50 next month, and I need to get every drop of rest that I can get. Say hey, Wucky. Thank you, whoever just came in. Please thumbs up as you come in. This is the last late night live chat that I'll be doing, or early morning, should say, live chat that I'll be doing. I'll be engaging in. Period. Welcome, Bonafide. How are you? It's good to see you. I'm glad you made it. I'm not doing this anymore. This time anymore. I am not practicing what I'm preaching. And I don't want it showing up underneath my eyes. Seriously. So how are things, Bonafide? Welcome to anyone that's coming into the chat. Thank you for coming in. Please thumbs up as you come in. Thank you. For kicking it this last evening with me. You know, as I always talk about nutrition and health and this and that and what's good for you and stuff, one of the main things that I do say is that we need our rest, and I haven't been getting that much. So on the days when you haven't been seeing me, I've been trying to get my rest. And you know, again, while I'm preaching it to my little daughter in there, I need to be doing it myself, because I feel a difference as far as I just feel a difference since I've been doing this late night, like actually doing something. It's different when you just like laying in bed and you trying to make yourself go to sleep, as opposed to sitting up and actually like doing something or trying to, you know, carry on the conversation. It's just a big difference. And not only that, these lights hitting my eyes is not, it's not really pretty. After a while, you start feeling it, and I'm feeling it. Hey, Karen, what's going on, girl? Welcome, Empress. Say hey, Lucky. Say hey to Karen. Say hey to Bonafide. Yes, Karen, I'll be knocked out like you from now on at night. I'll be getting my rest. This is the last of the late night chats. I don't know when I'll be doing another chat, what day, or how I'm going to be scheduling this or whatever, but it won't be at midnight anymore. Yeah. Hey, I need my sleep, Bonafide. It is very important. I'm sitting up here eating right, doing right, living right, being right, but I'm not sleeping right. And that's something that I can make myself do, and I've been able to make myself do, but I kind of, was just like trying to check out, the same thing, the same vibe that everybody else was on. Like, okay, what's going on with everybody else? What's going on over there? What's going on over there? So I was like, well, let me use my platform and just talk to people at night, since I'm up anyway. But, then homework started coming in. Homework from a child. And I have to see this one over here will act a fool too. Yeah, then I mean, I have a lot of responsibilities. So I'm still going to be doing my videos. I mean, don't get it twisted. Don't get that twisted. I'm still going to be doing my videos, two to three a week, dealing with hair, dreadlocks, Freeform, whatever. I mean, as well as nutrition. Who knows? I might throw a story time in here, there, or whatever. But I mean, that's what I started off doing, was talking about. I mean, there was no live chats when I started YouTube 10 years ago on June 20th, 2010. There was no live chat. So this was just something that's been added, and it's been a bonus or whatever. But there's other alternatives too that I want to embark on, or have started embarking on. I did my first Zoom last week, which made it more personable, because not only were you able to see me, but I was able to see you. And also, hearing a voice as opposed to reading or having to read is a big difference, especially when you wear glasses and there's lights hitting your eyes, like I do. I don't want to continue to destroy my eyes, continue to whatever, feel like I'm just sometimes, those how can I put it? It's different when things go silent and you are just like next to somebody, that somebody is still there. But when things go silent on a chat, you don't know if you're still online, if you've been booted out, what's going on. And you're like, okay, can you all still see me? Can you hear me? Am I still here? Are you all still here? And nobody says anything. And it's like, it's completely different. That's the kind of uncomfortable silence, where it's like, okay, well, I don't even know. Should I just hit end stream or what? As opposed to somebody sitting next to you where you can say, okay, well, this is cool. We're just chilling here. But yeah, doing the Zoom chat last Friday was really, really, really nice. It was only a handful of us. Hold on. It was only a handful of us. It was 6, including my best friend. Well, see, I don't have to do the live chats in here. I don't have to, and I wasn't doing a live chats in here. Mostly, I mean, anybody who came to my live chats on Sundays or whatever other day that I do live chats on, know that I always sat in a chair out there. But hence the time that it is, I don't want to be moving everything around and doing this and doing that. When it's time to lay it down, I want to just lay right here and pass out. And not only that, like if my daughter wants to go to the refrigerator because she's up right now as well, I don't want anybody saying anything that would make me make this less of a pleasant experience for everyone, because I can make it that way, and I don't want to go there. And I told y'all about Angelo. He comes out at night, so I don't want Angelo to come out. Ex busted heart. You said what looks awkward? What, this position that I'm in? Probably so, because again, I'm on my bed. I don't have any back support or anything. But when I sit out in the chair, when I do my videos or whatever, or when I was doing the live chats and sitting out there, um, it was a different thing totally. Welcome to anyone who's just come in. Please make sure that you thumbs up as you come in. I swear, I promise you, no foolishness tonight. Please, whoever has a wrench bona fide, I just want to let you know that I just came in from another chat like over an hour ago, and something I caught up on, this person didn't catch, and it was real, real, real negative. Okay. And I don't want that going on tonight. And I swear, I don't want to make I want to make this an uncomfortable vibe for anybody by any means. So you know what I'm talking about, bona fide. So if anybody, any sexual innuendos or anything like that, that's not tolerated. That's not what, just because it's after midnight doesn't mean that that's what page we're on. Not in this chat, not ever. That's a possibility, bona fide. That's a possibility. Again, the difference is, see, and that's another thing, trolling. We don't have that problem. Don't nobody have to have a wrench or whatever, because there is no trolling on Zoom. Because the only people that are going to get or are going to be able to come into the chat are people that have the password and everything else. And they're not going to get the password without me knowing who they are. You know what I mean? No trolls tonight. Hey, Donna, welcome, Empress. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I'm glad you made it. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, but see, it's not protecting me. You said you've also seen on YouTube, but then, okay, on YouTube, then if I'm taking up like hours and hours and hours of my time, I'm not getting anything. I don't know. I don't know how that part works. YouTube can call in. Yeah, but it's still a totally different thing than when you're like actually, I mean, and even the people that didn't want to be that if a person didn't want to be seen that was on Zoom or whatever, they didn't have to be seen. Like I said, they could have, I mean, it was one person who I mean, it was like four people I was looking at that I could see like at all times. And that's because they chose to keep their camera on. This other person chose to keep her camera off because she was possibly doing whatever else, and just at the ending she came and showed her face or whatever, so you don't have to be seen. And even on Zoom you can call in and everything. It's definitely a thank you, Donna. It's definitely like I said, I can hear what a person is trying to say as opposed to trying to read and being visually challenged, having lights in my face and wearing glasses and needing my eyes checked out even more. Not only that, doing it once in a while at night. Yeah, probably like on a Saturday or so when I don't have any like anything to do on Sundays. But I will be. I'll still be putting out. I probably will be putting out 2 to 3 10 to 15-minute videos a week on something dealing with nutrition, something else I come up with, some type of positive vibrations, or definitely dreadlocks. I mean, because of course, that's my thing. I am a licensed cosmetologist. Hey, baby, there goes my nephew. Hey, my Kimmy. I mean, hey, Rod. Thanks for being here in my last midnight chat. I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for asking, Donna. How are you doing? El Ra, what's up? What's going on? Welcome. Kimmy, you have a wrench. So if you see or hear anything, when you're taking a break from your patients, straight up Chi-Town style, you know what to do already. All you got to do is go over to the dots on the right side of somebody's name. If somebody trying to say something slick or whatever, go on the right side of their name. You'll see 3 dots, and you know whether to, you know what to do. You're not time out and somebody who said something disruptive to the chat that takes away from the positivity of the chat. So that means we're reporting and blocking. Report and block. In between giving patients medicine and water. You better be sitting there with your mask on doing paperwork. And see, that's the cool thing. If we were on Zoom, I would be able to see him. Welcome, Denise. Hey, how are you? Welcome, Empress. Good to see you. I want, what, Bonafide, it's not even a matter of that. Honestly, I can't do it at night anymore, period. I mean, and eat, and eating Reese's sticks. I can't do it at nighttime because pretty soon, I mean, when things, not pretty soon, but I need to get rest. I need to really get rest. I still have to get up in the morning and take care of things. I still have to be out the house by 9 o'clock. I still do. And by 10 o'clock, I really want my child at her computer. I want to be back in the house by 9:30, finish doing, or 9:45, and have my child set up, if she needs me for anything with her workload or whatever for school. that she's able to access me and I'm not tired. I don't want to be tired. And also, I do like the fact of being able to actually see and hear other people when I'm having a conversation. I'm not the type, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm not like a talk show host. I'm not, that's not who I am. It may seem like, I'm just like this loquacious person who just likes to talk. Really, my nephew will tell you I'm really not like that with many people. I do like giving out pertinent information. I do like educating people. I do like telling my story about certain things or whatever. But I like kind of like knowing that somebody else is actually listening or actually here. And sometimes that doesn't always, you can't always tell. You know what I mean? Like if the chat, plenty of times the chat then went out on me and I didn't know, or things were buffering and I wouldn't know, because would nobody say anything or whatever. But it's just a whole different vibe when you actually hearing voices and somebody's asking a question or somebody else is able to answer the question. And then it's not like, you know, people talking on the sidelines or whatever and things going, over anybody's head, or trolls coming in or anything like that. um it's cool to be able to like be face to face with other people, and then that way, you know it keeps the people in that really want to be in, as opposed to people that are just coming in, because it's a live chat, on, let me just jump in on this live chat, so let me jump in and start something, or let me jump in and just sit in and just see what they're talking about, so I can just say something negative and move around. You know, I know you understand, Kim. I know you do. We've already talked. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get to this talk after dark. I'm going to let you kick it off, right, Kim? Okay. I didn't have that problem. Maybe, maybe with family is different. Maybe, having like somebody that is kind of like the moderator or the person who invite people to come to a chat, and then you can kind of like control it some and be like, okay, well, Empress Shapai or Empress Sahara or Emperor Bonafide or whatever, or Kimmy, Emperor Kim, Emperor Bra, whatever, I was able to pretty much keep it under control. And usually there's no more than on a regular basis. This is about how many people come in my chats anyway. This is about the norm. It's 12 is like actually above normal. Yeah. But you can mute people too. That's the whole thing. Me being the person who starts the chat. I mean, if somebody else is talking, I can mute whoever else is like interrupting. Yeah, 16 people is probably a little different. And then two is family. It's different. Zoom, I mean, my West African dance class is on Zoom now. So a lot of people are utilizing Zoom now. Kimmy, you so silly. Yeah, you can mute people. You could definitely mute people. And trust me, everybody's not really trying to, well, I mean, on a chat like this, everybody's not trying to have a lot to say, especially when you can see people's faces. Trust me. And when you actually face to face with people are kind of, you know. And again, like I said, it's cool because I'm not gonna say it will block 100% because somebody can pass the number off, or what for, I don't know why somebody would, but somebody can give the passcode to somebody else or whatever. But I just don't see that really being an issue or whatever. But the main number one thing is in Chicago right now, and I know for you, Bonafide, it's 1:13 a.m. It's 12:13 a.m. for me. And if I was getting up at 6 o'clock to wake her up to go to school, which I still have my alarm set for 6, but guess what? I haven't been hearing it. I haven't been waking up on time, but I've been handling my business still. But I just don't like the way that I've been feeling just for the past like week. And it's like I know that it's not coming from the nutrients that I put in my body, because I definitely have been doing very well, on the nutrient tip. It's because I'm not getting rest. It's because I'm not getting rest. In Chicago, it's 12:15 a.m., 12:14 a.m. Kimmy, I told you it was gonna be beat, honey. Don't hate. I told you the beat was gonna be fresh. No, it's a joke between me and my nephew. Earlier today I was getting ready and I was on the phone with him video chatting, and I was trying out some new eyeshadow, and I was like, okay, this is a little bit of a cheaper brand than what I'm used to, but let me just, the colors look popping and stuff. And I put it on and was like so I immediately went to my more prestige eyeshadow palette, and buffed it up because it was looking like, honey, the color came from where? Came from what? Mm. Yeah, it's always good when you're able to see your family. And it's a safe way to be able to do so. And then like with in me and Kim's situation, we don't live near each other. So this is really cool. Yeah, I think it's been messing with a lot of people's sleep, and that's why I kind of started doing this at night. But now it's affecting me even more so. I've always had a problem with sleep, so now that it's affecting me and I'm feeling it physically, no. And I have to, again, I have a child in there. She's up now, right now, and how can I tell her, oh, you got to get your rest. You got to, you got to put your vitamins in you, all your nutrients from all your greens and stuff, all your, that's where we get our vitamin intake from, is from our smoothies and from our what we eat and everything. And we got to get rest. But then she's like, oh, but you were up to like what? When I went to pass to go to the bathroom, it was what, 3 o'clock? Right. Yeah, it stresses your body out and messes up your immune system. But yet I'm telling people I want to talk about nutrition and everything, and I'm talking about nutrition, but then I'm sitting up all night and all day. Okay, Kim says, what are y'all going to do? What are y'all doing what are y'all doing to keep your spirits high during these restricted times? Well, that's the thing, because didn't they just open up? I just found out now. I thought it was just 30 more states, but they opened up a total of 38 states. Okay. Said apparently it's normal. I'm still trying to stick to a lockdown appropriate routine. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they have like different levels. I guess they said that they're going through in Illinois different phases that they have to go through before opening up different places or whatever. And Kim, to answer your question, well, Empress said I'm drinking a lot more water and taking vitamins. Or you're eating your vitamins. I mean, you're intaking your vitamins by the food that you eat, or you actually like taking vitamins. Mm, okay. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that, Emperor. Nephew. Okay, food and supplements. Okay. Yeah, Kimmy's in New York. Yeah. I didn't think that they were on lockdown in New York. I really didn't. I'm serious. Not the way I see him. Oh, I didn't mean that. Not like that though. Your vitamins are mostly supplements? That's not true, Kim. Kim, that's not true. No, don't listen to that. That's not true. I hope he has his mask on while he's laughing over there, though. I did see him without his mask on the other night at work next to a coworker, side by side. So while you was giving us all the 911, I'm just busting your chops. You know I love you. Thanks for talking to me, Kimmy and Miss Donna and Bonafide. Yeah. So I won't be up late tonight. Maybe we'll rock for an hour. We'll see, just as the spirit moves us. If anybody has anything that they would like to say, um, thank you, Empress. Anything that you would like to talk about. I mean, I'm open. Kimmy, the one talking about you definitely fortify your immune system through vitamins. Okay. Through supplements. Kimmy, or are you talking about like through your food? Because to be honest, I mean, I was just joking. I really don't know what you're over there doing. I really don't. And I haven't seen you eat a healthy meal in a long time. Not while we're online. I mean, not while we're video chatting, which is often. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, what are you boosting your immune system with through these times we are living in? Please share. I'm sorry, we shouldn't even have talked before this chat because I cannot stop thinking about my family. My family, I swear. What would I do without them? But yeah, you all. I want everybody to make sure that they're getting their rest. Okay. Oh, I like that. You optimize it with supplements. I like the way you worded that. Thank you, Rakim. Cherry. Mr. Cherry. Okay, Bonafide said he's been listening to a lot of music, watching a lot of food videos, playing a bunch of video games to cope with the shelter in place situation. Okay. Senior. Okay, senior, right? Senior. Okay. Right. Because in some, I mean, especially being over in Europe and being over here in the States, certain areas, we don't get like a lot of sunshine, which is, you know, where we tend to look for our vitamin D our vitamin D period. So we don't get a lot of that. And it's definitely necessary. Mm. Thank you all that have thumbs up as you have come in. Again, this is an open chat. It's my last late night chat. I don't know when the next chat will be. I can't say. Um, I don't know. But I will be putting out a video. I do know my next video already, so I will be putting out another video. Not tomorrow, but Thursday. So look for it. Did everybody get a chance to, I mean, whoever is subscribed, did you get a chance to see the new post today? I know I'm late with it, but I went ahead and posted the person for the month of May, the dreadlock journey of the month for May. I call it the Rockin' Regal or the Regal Rockin' some way. I posted it. And it's a emperor again. Um, and it was Mr. Cipher. Did y'all like his silver hair? I thought it looked Very, very, very nice. And he just started. He's under a year in, and I really like the way his hair is looking. Did anybody get a chance to see that on the community post? Did anybody get a notification? That's only if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you don't get. I'm sure you don't get those notifications. You won't get any notifications. And I'm not sure if you have access to my community board. I think that's only for people who are subscribed to the channel. So that's what I do every month. I put up somebody else's journey from like the start to where they are now. Yeah. What is it they're talking about? It's like a wasp or something. I heard my friend Flame talking about it earlier. Lockdown haircut videos. Kim said, "Are you talking about the monster bee?" I thought I thought it was a wasp or something. Or am I? There's so much going on. It's so much going on, and I don't really do the news. I really don't. Okay, it's a hornet. The murder hornet. Okay. The giant Asian hornet. Anybody else care to talk about the giant Asian hornet? Or if anybody else directly affected or have seen anybody in here from the West Coast or living in the West Coast? That's where my sister Becky and my niece and nephew and my greats live. Some of my greats live. Yes, he has been cutting hair. He's taken after his auntie. He's been cutting hair, but I didn't do the bald spots. Tell him about your hair experience, Kim. No, but Kim, he has been. I mean, he's definitely a person that is about making sure his hair is tight, beard is. I wish y'all could see him. I wish we were in a Zoom chat right now so that we all could like communicate and see each other. Because again, with just 11 people, trust me, everybody will not be like trying to talk at the same time. Most people wouldn't be saying anything. Period. 2 inches long with a wingspan of 3 inches. I hope it doesn't come over here. And I hope it doesn't bother my family on the West Coast. So if anybody is here on the West Coast, I hope that you all are staying away from the monster hornets. So wait a minute. Okay, see. I think the closest I've gotten to a hornet, honey, was the green hornet back when Fred Flintstone wasn't that what it was called? Or was it a cartoon called The Green Hornet? What was okay? No, that was okay. That was something else. It was a cartoon called The Green Hornet. That's about as close as I've come to a hornet. I'm scared of wasps. Hmm. Okay, we're talking about wasp. Anybody that is watching on their televisions, and I'm looking up because my television is right there. Um, if you can't see the chat, we're talking about the green hornet. Okay, yeah, I was just trying to relate to the closest I've seen a hornet, and that was probably it. I don't think I've ever seen one, and if I have, I didn't know it. It won't get in here. It won't get here. It won't get in here for a while, Karen. Washington. Okay. I can't I wish I could turn around. I mean, it's really not. It's not any kind of special way. I have a cap on. This is a cap, Empress Donna, and I have a video out. Actually, I have a video that does this exact tie. This is real simple. I have a video out where I show this exact tie. I just did it like, man, it has to be less than a couple months ago. It'd be real easy to find on my playlist. Real easy. I did one with, I mean, it was my first and only one that I've done with scarves. And I think on the front of the video, you'll see me with my hair tied up and you can't see the back. I just had it like pulled in a ponytail or whatever for that particular scarf. But I have the way that it's tied up. This is not a scarf. This is not a part of this thing right here. This is a cap. This is my sleep cap. My King J sleep cap. Yeah, because I'm on my bed. I'm trying not to flip around and do a whole lot. I'm in my night clothes. Lucky's underneath the bed. I'm not trying to like be on top, bouncing on top of his head like that, or give you too much of my background of what's going on my bed. Because I got the whole world in my bed. That's another thing I noticed. Staying up late, you just start like accumulating stuff in the bed because you're still trying to do too much, do way too much. And one of the main things that my therapists have been telling me for years and years and years, make sure that you don't have on any electronics or television or anything like that on near you when you go to bed. When you go to bed, it's time to go to bed. If you can't go to sleep, then get up, go read a book or do something. But make sure when you lay down in the bed that's what you do. But then I have television, computer, iPad, computer, makeup, clothes, Lucky's girlfriend, mirror. Need I go on? Hey, Free Nazi Dread, welcome. Kim, whatever. Yeah, but I've done that before. I've shown that before. Like when I talk about the King J caps, I just have the cap. The cap is just pulled over my head. It's the way the scarf is just. It's a simple tie. It's just pulled down, level, like you would put a scarf around your neck. You level it off on both sides, tie it up, twist, tuck. It's real simple. This is the simplest way to tie a scarf, to be honest, besides just a bandana. Thank you, Free Nazi Dread. I'm glad you made it. I don't know how late I'm staying up, but it's not going to be very late. They're really working on getting ahead of it because this hornet specifically targets and eradicates honeybee hives, which in turn threatens food supplies as honeybees are needed to pollinate crops. Indeed. Indeed. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, please check out my playlist. That's why I do these videos for you all. So you can go back to them. And especially if you haven't been watching my channel for a while, I mean, because I put out videos. I really do. I put out way more videos than I was doing when I first started this channel. I try to put out at least a video every week. And then, I mean, with me doing these lives that I have been doing like recently, just back to back to back, I did one video in between that in the past week or so. So I haven't put out one for this week at all, but I will. Yeah, check the notifications because you must not be getting them because I put out. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this. I haven't done 20 of these, but I've been doing it for the past 20 days. Hey, baby. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Shot Town. Thank you. I know I see you from time to time, but then I know your schedule is different from ours. Yes, definitely good info. Marcus, we were just talking, well, Bonafide was just talking about those hornets. Was just talking about the hornets. And then of course, I was discussing with everybody why I made the decision to get my rest. Get my rest. I haven't been hearing my alarm in the morning. Kimmy, you haven't been calling me, waking me up, asking me for anything, asking me about your schedule or nothing. See, I need help. Thank you. Thank you so much, Empress. Mm. What's up, Marcus? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Marcus. Marcus, I guess we have the video chat soon. And we live right down the street from each other. Put me on your schedule for a video chat. Yeah, thank you, Empress. I definitely do. I do. I'm not a spring chicken anymore, and even if I was, I'm not setting a good example right now for my child either. No, rest is not gonna turn to lazy because I'm still up in the morning every day. Never that. Rest is not gonna turn to lazy. I'm up every day. As long as I have a child, and as long as I have breath in my body, I don't get down like that, Marcus. Come on, I'm talking about my rest at night, like when if ever things were to get back to normal, I still want to go. I still want to have a set time to go to sleep. If I'm telling my daughter you need to get your rest, then I need to show her. I need to lead by example. Oh, I thought you was talking about me. I was about to say, I thought we just talked about this earlier. We didn't just talk about this. Chi-town. Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it's like now, I don't know, Marcus, since I talked to you earlier, I think I had told you that it was like 30 states that were opening up or whatever. And then I found out I found out it was 38. 38. I don't know, Marcus. Do we have Oh, thank you, Marcus. Yeah, Marcus, and you always have my back on everything 100%. When I'm not even sure about things myself, you've always had my back 1,000,000%. Let's say it wouldn't be a lazy type thing. It might have been like an emotional or mental type thing going on, but you would always have my back and always kept me lifted. I never forget that. Trust and believe. I don't know, Marcus, do we have hornets here? I don't know. I'm not really like I don't know. Too soon too okay, you said yeah, too soon too many. We gotta stay vigilant. Yeah, no doubt. Right, but on a regular, I mean, just like on a normal, do we have like, I mean, do you see like hornets here, especially with you having a garden, a big, huge garden? Do you see like a lot of hornets or whatever in Chicago? I don't know. I don't. I have to honestly. I'm gonna have to. Maybe I've seen them and didn't know what they were and was calling them wasps. I don't know, but I haven't seen anything as big as he was talking about. That's for sure. But then that's supposed to be the monster. That's supposed to be the murderer wasp. We're talking about. You have to start over. What do you mean you have to start over? Freeform, Nazi Dread. You have to start over on what? You said I had to start over on my Freeform Dread journey, but then you said still going strong. Make me understand what you're talking about, Free Nazi. Okay, Bonafide said here in New Jersey, the governor just opened up the state parks. He's taking things very, very gradually. Okay. 38 states is what I heard. That was the last thing that I heard. My cousin sent me my cousin sent something over to me too to let me know about how things, something that she sends to the family daily about how things were supposed to be done in different like levels, like 5. Yeah, 38 states. And Marcus said the hornets won't kill us, they are killing bees, which will change the ecosystem. That's what my daughter is working on right now. That is exactly what my daughter is working on right now. Upstate New York state parks are open. You said not those killer hornets. Right. You definitely need them with that big old garden you have in the background. I'm sorry, I said I was looking at the way and I said it exactly the way he spelled it, but I knew what he meant, the ecosystem. But and see, that's another thing. It's totally different when you having a conversation and you reading and you trying to read or you trying to keep up with everything that's going on in the chat, as opposed to actually hearing things sometimes. You can, like, I'm still waiting on Free Nazi Dread to tell me what he was talking about having to start all over on this journey. And I don't know if he's still here or if he's gone. I don't know who's in the room. I don't know what. No, it's, I know what you was talking about, but the thing was, I knew what you was talking about, and I still said it the way that I saw it, just out naturally. You know what I mean? So that was my fault too. Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you, Free Nazi Dread. So now you know not to use any type of wax in your hair. What type of wax was it? Please don't say beeswax. Please, please, please don't say beeswax. Wax, period, alone is quite alarming to my ears right now. You need to go back and check out my video about that. About a friend that I had of 12 years. Well, he had his hair 12 years filled with wax, but he was using beeswax. His girlfriend was using beeswax. Shut up, Kim. I just can't see. That's what the problem is, and why I procrastinated. It's May. I was supposed to go in January to get my eyes checked out before all of this happened, and now here I am, and my eyes are bothering me very bad. You said if you hadn't said if you didn't hear anything else, you heard me say echo. And then I said that's what ISIS is working on. You are so silly. But I'm sure you're taking care of your records and everything correctly. We're not gonna talk about the way you. We're not gonna talk about you today, Kim. Not gonna talk about you. What was mine? Okay. I'm gonna sit here and just have a moment of silence. Just a moment of silence. And I'm not being funny for free Nazi dread. Oh, you stopped using it. Okay. Okay. But that is still like embedded in your hair. So um okay. See, I would understand it a whole lot better if I could hear it as opposed to reading it. Because I'm reading what you're saying, free Nazi dread, and I get what you're saying. But yeah, no more. Well, you already know. Okay. And see, y'all got to understand too. It's more than one thing I'm trying to go back to and talk about or say something about or whatever. Sometimes, no, I said Kimmy. I said Kim for short. He wants me to call him Rye. Let me tell you all this. I have 3 nephews. The first one was named for a friend of mine. His name is Rocky. All right. He's in the middle. He's born on my birthday. My beautiful nephew. His name is Rakim. Okay, he has a little brother. Just what, a year younger, maybe. His name is Rashawn. So, how do you feel like you could be called Ra and everybody's name is Ra? Yes, and Angelo is in the house. Trust and believe Angelo is here. He said he's tired. Can I sue the hairstylist who used that mess in your hair? Hmm. You know better next time, Kimmy. You should have known better. Period. You make it seem like all my years going to, I mean, of doing hair, not going to school. I only did 10 months in school, but continuous education as well. I should count that. Oh, no, you can't sue yourself though. That's the only thing. You cannot sue yourself. So if you did that, Kim, at any given time in your life, um, yes, I have a wish list. I would love to be able to see better. I would love to have perfect 20/20 vision so I can take these glasses off. Because you trademarked it. Yes, that's my wish list. To be able to see much better. Because as far as I'm concerned right now, that's the number one thing that I want for me, for myself. Unselfishly selfish. I want to see. You trademarked it. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Oh. Actually, here I can give you. Hold on. I can give you my Cash App, but I don't do like I'm not doing anything on Amazon or anything. Thank you. I was trying to get my eyes fixed. I don't think I could get that on Amazon, and I don't think you would pay for my eyes, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And hold on. See, I can't say. Let me stop saying that. That's not cool. Hey Desmond, I see you coming in here on time. On time compared to yesterday. Or when was the last time? When was the last time I did this? Whenever the last time was that I did it. You came in at the very end. Okay, hold on. Okay, there you go. Thank you, I. Thank you. That's sweet of you. But you know, I mean, that's not nothing that's necessary or anything. But I thank you. S to IA, shirt off to I Kimmy. Okay, Bonafide said I recently discovered something about my scalp that I wished I'd known earlier. I found out that I have somewhat of an allergic reaction to satin, so I've been minimizing the hair wrapping. Okay. Can you do silk? Silk is number one because it doesn't have to be satin. It could be polyester. Or do you have a problem with polyester as well? Because I don't have on satin. This is not satin. I'm just trying to find some alternatives for you because I don't want you to just like be on cotton and drawing all the moisture out of your hair, to be honest. Oh, I is trying to be funny because that wouldn't even be Kim. Before I change, before Angelo pops out, please, by all means. Yeah, silk is number one. Satin is like satin would be like the number two thing. But if you could find just like some straight silk, which it should be easy. I mean, you could find an old silk shirt. Silk is, I mean, you get silk sheets, silk a silk pillowcase. Because the main thing is you don't want the friction from anything else, you know, really. And like I said, this is like a polyester nylon type blend. I mean, it's a stretchy material. So, I mean, if you have a problem with satin, don't do satin, but don't do cotton either. Don't do cotton either. Oh, okay. I but mhm, mhm. um we're glad to have you here too, Desmond. Glad you made it. I think last time you were coming in when we were on our way out. Also, people be mindful when you're on the internet. A lot of times, I'll explain it to you all. Whoever's here in within 15 minutes or so, I'll break it down to you. Anybody that has like a channel or I just want to spit out some knowledge to you in a little bit. Yeah, silk hair wraps. You can go to the well, not right now, but you can probably order online. But I was gonna say you can go to a fabric store and get some silk. Yeah, silk sheets. Silk is number one. So I say satin because a lot of people, I'm not gonna say can't afford silk or whatever, but sometimes it may be hard to find. Um, but ordering it online, I'm sure is easy, or even just going to a fabric store. And unless your hair is like all the way down to your knees or to your feet, it's not gonna cost a lot to be able to, get a piece enough, big enough to cover up all your hair. And all you need is a 2 foot, usually even with the length of my hair and the density of my hair, is a length of a 2 foot by 2 foot, and sometimes even that's too big. I would say even a 2 foot by 1 foot size would be enough. You just gonna sleep in Jamaican castor oil. Okay, Kim. Kimmy, I hope you playing because you do know you're only putting a little bit of castor oil on your scalp, and that's as needed. And that's if you have any type of alopecia or any type of thinning or so. So I want to say I hope that you are being funny like the rest of our family, like we always try to be. But then you tie your hair up too. But I'm just trying to see why you need castor oil in your hair because your hair is perfectly healthy. Besides, besides the spot that you, besides that little slip up you had. Yeah, I mean that's what I would do. I would definitely check with the fabric stores. I don't know. I mean, you're in Jersey. Are the stores open like that? Are they opening up stores like that right already? I mean, I don't know. I don't think our fabric stores are open. Oh, y'all. Is it still bright without me putting it directly in my face? What I'm seeing on TV doesn't look as bright as what I'm seeing on the computer. But this is burning my eyes. Okay. One of the things I was going to say for you all to be careful with, um, and maybe I've talked about it in another chat before or whatever, but anybody who has any channels or whatever, be mindful or just get email or whatever, period. Be mindful of I'll put it to you like this. If you sell anything online, if you do anything online, PayPal is a place where people can trick you into how can I put it? They can trick you out of your goods or whatever. Let's say that you sell candles. They can trick you out of your goods. You get it out to them and everything, and then they can easily get refunded back for whatever and say that they never received or whatever. If let's say that it's something that can't be labeled or something that doesn't need to be shipped off, like say it's a service like what I do. Um the services that I give out as far as whatchamacallits, hair services, as far as hair, checking out your hair, telling you what I see, what I think you need to do, whatever, just the one-on-one consultations. PayPal, I've known one person who's very popular here on YouTube. She doesn't do that many videos anymore, but they were able to get into her account. They wiped out her entire account, not only her account, her the account that it was linked to, um her bank account. They were able to get into her bank account somehow. Um and PayPal will give people back their money if it's something that's not tangible, that's not shipped off through PayPal, via PayPal or whatever. It's hard. It's hard. It's easy to dispute and say, "Oh, I didn't get my service" or whatever. So be mindful. So that's why Cash App and Zelle are like the best things. They're like, I'm not saying it's solid 100%, but Cash App is pretty decent. Zelle is pretty decent. With Zelle being connected with the bank or whatever. But just be mindful, and be mindful of the people. Not like nowadays, there's a lot of people that's gonna be doing all types of scams and stuff. It's people, trust and believe, that's been, I'm talking about since I was a little girl. I remember people doing scams, all types of crazy scams and stuff. So just be mindful that we're on the internet and that you need to protect everything that you have with all your life. I got hacked. My system got hacked into back in November 24th. When I say that it destroyed so much, and they just got into the little things. They just got into the little irritating things, like the eBay, the Amazon, they was trying to get my Square reader. Somebody was trying to get a card, and it started off in Russia. So I'm just saying, be mindful that you're on the internet, and be mindful of using your credit cards and stuff. I know a lot of people are like, well, I can't, I have to order. If you could get a card that's not your debit card or your credit card, if you can go buy one of those cards or whatever, one of those throwaway cards or whatever, that's the best thing to use on the internet. Again, my computer was hacked because my software, software that I had just it had just lapsed, and it was on the computer that I was using the most, and they got into my system, messed with my website. That's why my website is part of the reason my website is not up and probably won't be up for a minute. They got into, again, my Instagram changed the name. I went through heck and high holy water trying to get that reestablished and get the connection back to my Instagram page, all my pictures and stuff. Yeah, just be mindful of the things that you're doing over the internet and the information that you're giving out, the information that you're exchanging. Be very mindful. I don't care if it says, "Oh, we have the best security ever. You shop with us." You just never really, really, really know. Hey, Empress Sahar. I didn't even see you. Oh, I thought you was playing. Your hair was dry. Okay, that's true because yeah. I'm sorry, Kim. I thought you was playing. You have a silk cap or a satin cap, Kim? He probably, yeah, it's a possibility he could look on Amazon. But again, like I was saying, be mindful of the times that we're in when it comes down to your own personal. I mean, especially if you have worked hard to get good credit. This is not the time to allow nobody to steal it. Welcome, Sahar. I'm surprised you're here. Yes, 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 yes. Make sure that you trust whoever it is that you're speaking with or dealing with. I am not putting I'm not, nothing is going, I'm not buying anything online right now. Period. And if I do, I'm gonna go buy a card, a disposable. It's not gonna be a card connected to my bank account. It's not gonna have none of my it's not gonna be connected to any of my information. And now they're still in packages. Go figure. Is that just in Chicago? Or is that all over? Empress, I surprised you up, but I'm glad you're here. Um, what? I didn't know that, Kimmy. In Jersey in 2018? I never knew that. Okay, Bonafide said most of the stores here are either all the way closed or open for picking items up that are pre-ordered. Yeah, and are they delivering it on a? I mean, they're doing a sidewalk thing. They're walking up to the cars or take it. If you already paid for it, they can put it in your trunk and stuff. So there's no. Yeah, one store just opened. Michael's, I think, just opened back up like that, and that's a craft store. Um, and I think a couple of our Ulta beauty supply stores have opened up for you to be able to order online and have stuff brought out to your car. But I don't need anything. If I can't get it from the grocery store, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I brought all my summer clothes for the summer back in the wintertime, which are probably gonna be too big. Um, I hope not. I mean, I hope. Well, that's cool if they are. What happened? Did my TV just turn off? Am I still on? Did my TV just shut down like that? Okay, I'm sorry. My TV just went out. Kimmy, I'm so sorry to hear about that. I didn't know about that. I really didn't know about that. Yeah, the only things open here too are supermarkets, pharmacy, supermarkets, the Walmart, Walgreens, stuff like that. Um, I think there are some fast food restaurants. There's restaurants because the vegan restaurant that my friend owns, they're doing, you place your order and then they bring it out to the car or whatever. They're doing curbside service. You said they've been doing that? Been doing what? Yeah, as far as scams, yeah. But I'm just saying, I know that they've been doing. See, again, see, Empress Sahar was in the chat on Friday. Wasn't it easier to really like get a feel for what people were saying or trying to say when we were all face to face and we didn't have any issues with people over talking each other? It was very chill, but it was connected. It was like everybody just pretty much chilled out and said what they had to say, and we laughed or whatever. But you can also mute, like if somebody's like doing something, or a person can mute themselves if they have to go do something, or you can mute them. And I'm going back to Zoom. Yes, I enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, I've already scheduled the next one. I enjoyed it so much. Right. Right. The package stores are open. Yeah, they put us on like a curfew, like a 9 o'clock curfew or whatever, as far as that goes, because they said that the mayor said that too many people were like trying to hang out. I don't know if it was like near the stores or like hang out. See, in Chicago, they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. They just got in trouble for one party, and then they just had three. I think this past weekend. I'm talking about huge parties in the street. No mask, nothing. I'm sure y'all seen it on TV. But yeah, definitely the spirits, because without those spirits, honey. And I ain't knocking nobody who do what they do. Trust and believe. I have danced on top of tabletops in Europe. It did the fool all over the world. So I used to partake in spirits as well. I just don't now because I know better. Those spirits have you doing things, saying things. Oh, Desmond, you're young, but you're younger, but you have a very, I'm not gonna say an old soul. I'm gonna say that I mean, well, judging by a lot of the stuff that you say in the chats and stuff, you have a very decent spirit, and it's a lot of respectable young people out here, and that's what I'm raising my daughter to be. My nephew he's not as young as you, but he's younger than me, and he's a very respectable person. Very. You was trying to rent a short-term apartment in Jersey. Yeah. You know what? That just happened to somebody here in Chicago, a friend of mine. They got they oh God, you got 2,500. They lost. They took a loss of 1,900. Yeah, I hear you. Empress Donnie said it's nothing you need. You went out too much. Well, see, it's still cold here. We have our days of maybe 60 degree, 65, 70 at the most. But like right now, my heat is on 80 because it's cold and it takes a lot to heat up this place. You know what? Craigslist is crazy, honestly, but I purchased a lot of her stuff when she was 2. I purchased an easel from I did meet a lady in a parking lot. We talked over the phone. We met in an open parking lot in a place where we knew was secured, as far as like in a neighborhood that was where police were always around patrolling, making sure that the parking lot was safe and everything. We met up. I purchased things from her. She was trying to sell me a lot more stuff, but I purchased like everything that I needed to like work on stuff, because she started going to school at 3. So I wanted this easel and she had the exact easel that I wanted. Craigslist is shady. Craigslist is shady. Yeah, it's cold here. Y'all see, I have my blanket and I have the heat on. I don't just have this blanket up because I have my night clothes on, because y'all seen this, but um it gets chilly in here. Desmond, you amaze me when you go back and talk about people like, yeah, I love Sanford and Son. I still watch. I miss Sanford and Son. Well, I don't have time to really watch certain things anymore. I'm trying to, how can I say it? Mm, I'm trying to learn some more things. So it's certain things that I just like I haven't been doing, like reality shows, a whole bunch of different shows and stuff that I used to do before. I'm really trying to put my energy towards learning something that I want to put forth in my future right now. But San Francisco was the bomb. Yeah, Kimmy, no more Craigslist, and it's definitely not a site to be trying to pick up um anything anything in the future. Swipe right. Yeah. Yeah. You all give me some ideas of what you want to see on the. I mean, what haven't I talked about on the channel as far as hair or whatever that you would like? I mean, as far as dreadlocks or as far as maintenance or whatever. Which, of course, don't ask me about products because I don't use products anymore. I haven't used anything, but back in the day was black soap when I started off. And again, it was a friend that was here that was making it. And when I couldn't get it, when he was making it, I was getting it from a store, another store that was like his, that that had it, but it was manufactured. His was like the liquid kind of black soap. Swipe right. Is that what you laughing about, Kimmy? Oh, so my TV did just go off. I knew it did. My whole Okay, I knew I wasn't going crazy. Kimmy. Oh God. And you know what's funny? Actually, I came in here. I did. I came in here so that I could plug in to my router as opposed to using the Wi-Fi because I thought that's why we were having issues before. And then I found out after the last chat that we did, I just did I did a test with the router. I mean, with the router connected, and it moved slower. The download and the upload was much slower than what it was when I took it out. It was like lightning speed. It was like over 200. The download speed was over 200, and then my upload speed is supposed to be like 12. So it was in that area. You know what? Honestly, Kim, with my hair being long and I have messed around with styles and tried to show people how to do different things as far as like playing around with scars, but it's hard for me to show somebody how to do any type of styling or anything because first of all, I don't my hair is just it's just a lot of hair. It's nothing I could really do. It's nothing, and then it's nothing that I'm not really into styling with being freeform. But I mean, I've talked to people who have like who do have their hair maintained or whatever. I've tried to give out little information or whatever, but it's really not much I can do or to show anybody. I've shown them how I've wrapped it up in like in my little buns or whatever, but that's hard to be honest. It's not hard. It's hard to keep it up for me. A lot of times right after the video I wind up taking it down or it'll fall down or I can't get in the car because I have a lot of hair or you haven't seen me in a year. Like that makes a big difference. hmm Desmond was talking about Sanford and Son. Now he changed the subject on you Bonafide. You start talking about what's happening, Jefferson's good times, welcome, all of that stuff, all of that. John Travolta, yes. And he flipped the script. he did my number. It was like I'd be very happy when I go down to 155 pounds. And you're gonna make it one day at a time with patience. You will. I believe you will. Because you've already lost how much, Desmond? You've lost a lot. That's all that I could do. What else can I do with hair down to my knees? What else? Tell me what style can I do with hair down on my knees? And as heavy as I mean, as thick as my hair is, the density. That's what I mean when I say heavy. The density of my hair. My hair. Do you know how hard it is to try to to wrap it up and for it to stay? I mean, just let's talk about gravity for one. Let's talk about gravity. Gravity is not going to allow my hair to stay up for no long period of time. Big chops, what's that? I've never cut my hair, Kim. Are you just asking me just like random questions just to like put out something? I know you know that I've never cut my hair in the almost 17 years that I've been growing it since I've started my journey. Please tell me that you knew that. Because all I talk about is like stuff that I can inform people about that I've done. I can't tell people about things that I haven't done. Yeah, I did two different times I had a bun. I think I've only shown me actually doing it up maybe twice. But I think one time I actually had it already up I don't know. I don't remember. I know that it's 2 videos though. But I don't know. I remember one time was on my birthday, but I didn't show you how to do it then. I think I have 2 videos out where I show 2 different buns, but both of them probably look the same because that's what happens when your hair is like Lucky's, right? Right, Lucky? That's what happens when it's like yours. Come on. Come on. Come on, Lucky. He just came from under the bed. Like, you still up talking? For real? Indeed. It's just like it's just like your hair or your journey, your dreadlock journey. You can't do anything but wait. That's like people saying, no, you said you'd be very happy. Okay. You said you'd be very happy. You didn't say you couldn't wait. But you know how people be like, oh, I can't wait till I can go outside. Oh, until you can, then what are we gonna do? We're gonna be patient and we're gonna wait. We'll wait. Or go outside. Or go outside. Lucky he's sleeping. He got his pajamas on today. He's sleeping. He on his back right now. Say hey, hey, hey. Say hey. He cool. He just tired. He get up when I get up. He get me up sometimes. Lucky sleeps at the end of the bed. Sometimes at the top of the bed where the pillows are. Hmm. Yes, of course, Desmond. Yes. I don't see that many videos of him anymore. He used to come over here and I used to go over to his channel. But I don't see that many videos up. I think the last video I saw of his was CMOS. A CMOS video, a CMOS smoothie or something. Yeah, I check out other people. I definitely check out other people. Thank you all for the thumbs up as you come in. Kim, are you still here? Because you just puzzled me with what you said. Okay. I don't think Kim was young, but the only time that I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe he wasn't. No, you were around when I cut all my when my hair was when before I had dreads, my hair was like down to here, and I chopped off all of my hair and just it was already platinum blonde on my and in my bang area, and I just went ahead and had it taken all the way down and had like a short fade, and then I went on to have like a bald fade and platinum blonde all over. Absolutely, I agree, bonafide. Cam, what are you talking about? A big chop? Do you ever make big chops? Okay, you know, only big chop I know about is people cutting their hair off. So, what was that? Lucky, what was that noise? I'm just playing. You've been with me since the beginning of the time. Okay. So then that means that we both turning 50 on June 20th. Okay. So put us together and we're 100. We 100. You know darn well I've never cut my hair. He just tried to start something. Marcus is gone. He's just asking me if I ever cut them down, Empress. Relax before I call you. See, this is the harassment that I go through, but I love my nephews and my niece and my greats, all my greats. Let me tell you about this one though. Um, yeah, his beautiful child, RJ, Rakim Jr. He comes over to my house. He stays some time with me. Was it this past summer? I think it was this past summer. He spent some time with me this past summer. And I'm making all this healthy stuff and everything. I'm like, okay, Icy's gonna take him his plate and stuff. And he was like, I don't know how to eat that. He was like, I only eat meal preps. I was like, what? And then commenced to throwing his entire plate into the garbage can. Not the plate, but all the food that was on the plate. And I was like, really? Okay. Let me call. Let me see. Let me call Kim and see if he only eats meal preps. Kim. Because he's showing us send no meal preps with him. You feel like you feel like you're 50. Ah! Welcome, Marlena. How are you? Thank you for coming in, Empress. Thank you. Thank you. 19. December, let December come. Hold on to 18. 18 is cool. Hold on to your 18 until you like me and it's like the next month is going to be your birthday and you like getting geeked for it. Cuz I kick mine off on the first every month. If I have to have a virtual birthday party, y'all, that's what it's going to be. That maybe that'll be the thing that you were asking about Bonafide. If I could do something once a month or something. Yeah. But no, if I have a virtual birthday party, it's going to be on Zoom for sure. 100%. It's going to be on Zoom. It's not going to be on this. Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, but be everybody, please be careful, be mindful of the information that you are sharing or giving out. I really do not fool around with PayPal a lot after hearing the story of somebody that you all probably know. Because it's in the community. Um, hey, you can't sleep. You about to go to sleep. Love you. Kimmy said hi. She said hi, Kimmy. Hi, Kimmy. Yeah. Um, yeah, hold on to the moment. But yeah, what was I talking about? The Zoom birthday party. That's probably what we're gonna wind up having to do, Kim. We're gonna have to celebrate our birthday. Don't do that. That is not nice. Desmond has been coming here faithfully and has been very respectful. Don't be calling nobody no youngin on my channel. He is a very respectful person. Respectful person. You want to do something substantial for your big 50? A whole new journey on your why? Okay, what's the whole new journey? You're not talking about cutting your hair and starting all over. No, you didn't say. Yes, he did. He said hi, Isis. And the funny, child, if I don't celebrate my birthday with you this year, there's gonna be problems and repercussions. I guarantee you that. I mean, if before whatever your social thing is after we celebrate together online, I'm cool with. But I have to have my time first, period. Point blank. And for those that are just coming into the chat, I'm talking to my crazy nephew, Kim, Ra, Mr. Cherry, Senior, whoever. Our birthdays are on the same day. He was born when I was the tender age of I was 22. Was I going on? Was I 22? Yeah, I was 22. It's after midnight. It's 1:30 in the morning. Stay until midnight, then you have to go to bed. How you going to Bermuda? There's no cruise ships going out. I thought you was doing a cruise in July. I guess this is you. Oh, that's my daughter. Okay. Okay. You want to? I need to. You why? I have something else that's better. Okay. Okay. Much better. Love you. You about to go to sleep? Love you. Okay. Wait a minute. So Kim, how old are you gonna be then? I've been thinking you are a different age. I was 23 when you was born. I was 23. You're not gonna be 28? Hold up. You do know I'm gonna be 50, right? So I thought I was 22 when you were born, and you're gonna be 28. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. I have a friend in Bermuda, and I would love to go visit my friend that's in Bermuda. So that is not a problem. However, that's not going to happen this year. So I'm talking about what are we going to do? Are we going to celebrate with the family online this year together on Zoom? Those that can get online, because I'm celebrating online. Okay. Is there okay? But in fact, you have my blessings. If that's what you choose to do, if that's what you feel that you should do, if that's what will make you happy for your 50th birthday, because I'm definitely gonna do whatever I feel will make me happy. See, you play too much. I was about to say, wait a minute, honey. I forget a lot of things. Don't get it twisted. I do forget a lot of things, but one thing I try not to forget is the fact y'all's ages. Y'all are like my children, my little munchie cheese. Before I had my princess in there, my goddess. You celebrate in the streets with your mask on. Well, New York probably be opened up anyway, so it probably won't be a big deal by next month. Um, Empress Donna asks Desmond, "Would you? Are you gonna like? Are you locking your beard?" You need to be sitting there. I mean, oh sorry, y'all. I'm getting silly. Um, Anytime I have my nephew around, it's always just silly times. Or not even around. He's in New York and I'm in Chicago, and every day we talk. So it's always just some shenanigans going on. But I just hope that he's sitting at wherever he's sitting right now, next to any coworker with a mask on, while he's talking about celebrating in the streets with his mask on. Okay, you all. I'm gonna try to make it to 2 o'clock. I'm gonna try to make it 25 more minutes, and then I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna get my rest. Okay, so this is one of those moments. Okay, so you are gonna allow your beard to dread. Oh my God, my friend. See, this is what I'm talking about. My girlfriend left the chat. No, she came in the chat. I take that back. She's probably asleep. I didn't even see that she had hit me at Karen. She's gone. Had hit me at 11:34. They were outside with neighbors having a bonfire, drinking margaritas. Okay. Okay. And for anybody that's hold on. Bonafide asked him if he was enjoying the weather. He been enjoying it too much. But Texas is better. Please, people who have a wrench, by all means, use it. All right. So again, report, remove. I don't have the energy for anybody coming here playing on my last 25 minutes. Not timed out, bona fide. A1 tried to pull it. You know what I'm saying? The person that was in here, whatever that person's name was, A1, S1, A2, R2, D2, whatever. I just didn't feel like going there. That's why I quickly changed things as far as information. Here, Empress Sahara. You know what? Because I had stopped doing the chats on Sundays, I took all the wrenches away. I didn't even think that I would be doing this. I didn't even think that I would be, and I'm not doing this anymore. Late night. Can you see my eyes? My eyes are red. They should be. They feel like they are. They hurt. They hurt. They do. I haven't been getting proper rest, and I've been steadily like telling people, eat right, get proper rest, do this, do that, telling my daughter what to do, and I'm not following it myself. I mean, the eat right part, but yeah, you gotta make sure. I mean, I'm sure Empress Sahar. Hey Terry, welcome Empress. Are you on the road? Yeah, I'm just not doing a late night anymore. I have to get some rest. I wasn't doing this before. I have to get some rest. I've been tired. I've been tired. I'm still gonna put out videos. I'm just not doing 12 o'clock midnight. I can't do that. I have to get up still. My child is still in school. I mean, not in school, but in school. In home in school, which means there's even more work. Which means that I gotta cater to her needs and mine and his. He laying behind me. I'm always telling her to get some rest, get some rest, get some rest, get some rest. And guess what? She in the bed now. She finally went to bed, and I'm still up. You're parked. So you getting ready to start your day. Yeah. And I've been up since I was at the grocery store at 7 o'clock this morning. So this is well beyond, And I have to, my alarm, if I hear it, is going to wake me up. I don't have to do anything tomorrow morning besides get her up and get her ready for, not ready. I mean, she knows how to get on her computer and everything, but still, she has issues or whatever. I get her smoothie ready in the morning. I get her detox drink ready in the morning, stuff like that. I need to do me. I can't. I thought I could hang these late nights, but not with the time that I want to continue to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to get off that schedule because if and when school starts back in September and I've been off schedule for a certain amount of time, it's going to be even harder. But I still have to get up because I have to. I still have things to do. I got to make money somehow, some way, some way. I have to, pretty soon I'm gonna have to go back to my studio because there's nobody down there anyway. There's nobody down where my studio is. Now the hard part is selling. So what am I gonna do? Curbside selling too? I don't know yet. Um, but I do need to go to my studio as well. Freeform, all freeform means, darling, is not doing any twisting, any type of manipulation. You can freeform from a bald head. You can start right there. Yeah. Thank you, Terry. I will. I will, because I feel it. And the last thing I want is to be sitting here needing concealer. Last time I tried to use some concealer, I looked like I was dead. It sat in every fine line underneath my eyes, honey. I don't want to have to wear concealer or whatever because of dark circles. I'm not trying to go that route. I'm not trying to turn 50 and be sitting back with the concealer face. And then won't be able to see that it's on my eyes or underneath my eyes and looking cakey and all that stuff until I put on my glasses. And then I'm like, oh, now I got to start my whole makeup thing all over again. I just don't feel like going through all that. I just want my rest. I just want to get some sleep. I just want to feel refreshed. And since I've been doing this, I thought that, it was going to be just a short period of time. I didn't know that this was going to be going on for as long as it is. I cannot. But I will be putting out videos. I will definitely still be putting out videos. And I still have over 300 and some videos out that I'm sure everybody hasn't seen. So please, by all means, watch them, share them. I'll be adding more things to whatever I learn on nutrition or whatever. I'll update you on what I'm eating, or which is nothing has really changed. I'll update you on anything as far as like my story times, whatever I've been doing on my channel. I'm going to continue to do. I just can't do a live chat late nights, midnight anymore. I need to get my rest. When I stopped hearing my alarm, that was funny to me. And then when this one can't wake me up, that's behind me, that there's a problem, because he usually can just jump on me and wake me up. And even my daughter said that she's come by before and couldn't get me up. So I can't. I can't. Oh, okay. Terry, you leaving? Be safe out there on the road, Terry. Right. Absolutely. Hey, welcome. We were just talking about the chat the other day. Welcome, Okemia. I was just saying how cool it was doing the Zoom chat, and how, like you were able to sit back and chill and listen and didn't have to have like the camera on while you were doing whatever it was that needs to be done. Anybody who comes into the chat doesn't have to be seen if they don't want to. You could put a picture up, or a black space, or sometimes just your name will show up or whatever. Oh, okay, you're gonna be in here for another 15. Okay, cool. But it was just really cool. Yeah, it really was. I mean, it made a massive difference for me. Again, it made me feel like I wasn't talking to myself. It kept me kind of on the same subject, because my mind can go on to like 50 different things. I could roll with y'all with that. I'll sit back and then I'll scroll back up, and then I'll try to get on what somebody else said. Like I'm trying to go back up there and read what Bonafide said. Okay, I get it now. You said you made a lot of mistakes with the current set. So if that's what you choose to do, then 100%. You got my. I mean, not that you need me to say cool or anything, but yeah, it was good. It really was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing the Zoom. And it wasn't, I mean, because it was only like 5 of us, and then my best friend came. I mean, it wasn't a lot of people like trying to talk at one time. Welcome, Asada. Welcome, Empress. Yeah, yeah. I'm not doing it anymore. This is it. I can't. I can't. We're gonna get our rest. We're gonna get our rest, because eating healthy and all that is great. Exercising is great too. But if you're not getting your rest, and I'm sure Empress Sahar will say it as well, um, you know what I mean? Um, y'all gonna have to help me stay on it. Even if they don't, when you see somebody talking about see, a lot of people that's up late at night are gamers and younger people. And I don't feel like playing games with nobody tonight or anytime that I'm online. And that's another thing. That's another reason why I like doing the Zoom, because we could be open and free and talk about whatever it was that we want to talk about. Like if somebody wants to say how much they weighed or whatever, you ain't have to worry about, oh, well, who all is in the room? Like I don't even know who's in here. I don't know who's in here. And again, it bothered me that I had just saw like an hour before my chat started. I was just in somebody else's chat and they totally missed somebody being disgusting, 100% disgusting. I caught it immediately. It was, oh, I wanted to say something, but she caught it and didn't say anything and just played him off and didn't give him the energy that he wanted. But I wish I would have had a wrench because I would have blocked her. I would have reported it and blocked it. Yeah, getting my rest. I'm talking about flawless skin and this, that, and the other. And the next thing you know, I'm gonna be sitting here with bags under my eyes and irritated when it's time to do homework. Or I'm not saying that has happened yet, but I don't want it to. I want to be able to give my 100% attention to what's important to me, which is my daughter, and that's her education for right now. And right now, even during this thing that we're going through or whatever, she's in 7th grade. She gets a lot of homework. She has projects and stuff that's due. Everything has been done on the computer anyway. That's the way we've been rolling this year anyway. I've yet to see her open a pack of notebook paper. She uses spiral notebooks for notes. That's it, for notes. So everything has been done on the computers and stuff anyway. So we haven't really missed a beat on that tip. You should. You should definitely do it. Bonafide said, I would also love to document your new journey with weekly and monthly photos. I would say go for it. Definitely. Yeah. Nah, I'm watching it too. I mean, I'm not expecting just like everybody, but I mean, I know that around this time of the morning, this is when people want to, kids don't have to go to school. Some people's parents are not making them do schoolwork and they sitting up on these games all night. Or some grown-ups out here too that's on the games and stuff and they want to come in and say all types of whatever stuff. And if I feel like it's inappropriate, it's being reported and it's out of here. Period. And that's another thing that's not stopping me from doing these chats. Again, I will do a chat. I'm just not doing anything after midnight. I will do another chat, believe it. If you are a subscriber, you will get a notification. Make sure you check your notification. Make sure that you have it on all and not just special. Make sure that you are still subscribed. Make sure that you have the bell click to be notified and of everything that, I mean, it's not like I inundate everybody with a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not the type of person who puts out stuff every day. I put out something today because it's May 5th and I should have been had it out. I put up the person for the month today, and now I'm doing this. But other than that, you're not gonna get a whole bunch of messages and notifications from me because I don't have that much time. I have time, but I don't have that much time to just be like, oh well, let me hit you with this, or let me put out this video, or let me. And then I'm still trying to figure out what haven't I talked about as far as on the dreadlock tip. Let's talk about, as far as being in my lane 100%, the dreadlock tip or hair tip that I haven't talked about or said multiple times in over 300 videos that I have out. So that's why I was like, if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Okay. Terry said, I saw a video on Facebook that's giving a scary account of what's going on behind the scenes in New York. I suspect it can be anywhere. I'm so up on my health game. Okay. Could you? Absolutely. I agree, Terry. Okay. Now, see, my nephew is in here. Rakim. He's in here. He works He works in a hospital in New York. He's working. He's a traveling nurse, so he's working in a hospital currently in New York, in upstate New York. Mm. Terry, if you get a chance, share that with me via messenger if you can. I know you about to. I know you about to drive off in a minute, though. Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's okay. I know you in your truck. You say you recently Bonafide. I'm sorry, I was sitting here stuck. That's so funny because I have not plugged in at all, and we haven't. I'm not gonna talk too soon, but we're not gonna be on here that much longer anyway. But I was gonna say, but we haven't had that much. We haven't had any problems with buffering. Hence, I mean, I am right by the router. I'm right by my router, but I thought that having it plugged in ensured that you wouldn't have any issues, but we proved that to be wrong. I proved that to be wrong the other day. Okay, Bonafide said I recently came across some man in his 70s who admitted that he likes to talk a lot of trash on Facebook just because. Just because. Okay. He said, I was thinking you're a 70-year-old man, 70-year-old internet troll. How pathetic. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's probably you. Thank you. I got it. I got it. Thank you. Be safe out there. Thank you so much. Oh, I think I seen this one and didn't look at it. Yeah, I was sent this one, but I didn't open it up because of the amount of time it was. But I'm gonna check it out now that you said check it out. Thank you so much for sending it to me. You be safe out there, please. By all means, be safe out there. Look, Lucky to went from behind me, from under the bed to behind me to the side of me to back over here on the pillow. He like, would you please quit playing? Cause see, not only do I have this light on, I have a light on above me, and this is not cool, is it, dude? Cause see, I usually never have this. Like if I'm just in the room chilling, I never have this light on. Not even when I'm doing my beading, cause this light I'll just put down on the table and I'm able to do my beading, my waist beads, and other little things. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, I think what Terry was trying to say was that the lady didn't specify the name of and then I lost the part. I don't know if it's hospital or, but I'll find out after I read it. Yes, please watch it. Okay. Love you too, Terry. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun in a minute. I'm gonna have big fun in a minute. Getting some rest. Hold on 1 second. I'm doing it. Everything that my therapist told me, and my psychiatrist told me not to do. Everything. I have broken all the rules. They said don't even read in bed, and I have managed to. 10 years. And be mindful of the things that you watch before you go to sleep. I'm just shutting down. I'm sorry. I'm shutting down. I'm shutting down. I'm shutting down. I'm shut down. Now, you know what? One of the songs that you sent me, I did listen to one song. The other song I already knew about, but I think it was a song that was being played that was really popular. Like a week ago, they were like really playing it a lot. I forgot for what reason. That's the second song you sent me, Bonafide. It was like a song that was circulating like big time, like on the internet. At least by the group that you I forgot the name of the song and the group, but oh, that's what you were saying. She didn't give the name of the hospital. Okay. And Kimmy obviously has fallen asleep at the desk. Um Nurse. Nurse, can I get some ice chips? I'm sure they're sitting back ringing the thing. He probably nah. He's doing paperwork. When he sits at the desk, he's doing paperwork. Incognito. Okay. It was going around the internet for some reason. Did they do something? Was it like I'm trying to sorry. I'm trying to figure out why was this song circulating? Did it have something to do with now or what? I mean, like, why was it was circulating big time. She's being a voice for another health professional in New York. Okay, okay, all right. Be safe out there. Be safe. Definitely be safe driving. I know she knows what it means to get proper rest being out there on that road. Oh my God. And see, my problem with that is I can't see at night. Even before wearing like glasses, driving at night was not my thing. Oh, yeah, he's probably left the building. There he goes. No, you just missed. I just wanted Terry to hear you. I was just telling her that you were a nurse in a hospital in New York. I'll send you what she sent me, but you probably already seen it, or you probably already know what's going on. I never have you come on here and talk about that because I know that's whatever. You come on here and talk about whatever it is that you choose to. I think now that one, yeah, right. That one I listened to. Yeah. The other one I had already heard because it was going. I don't know what platform I was on, but it was going around. Yeah, I love Ray Ayers. But yeah, it was a cover. I listened to that one. I like that. But honestly, like everything else, I have not sat down and like I've really been trying to get into this next phase of my life as far as what it is that I really want to do, which I've already Empress Sahara, you already know. Bonafide, y'all already know what my interest is. It lies definitely within health. That if I can help somebody else out to not sit back and have to go through some of the things that I've gone through health wise, I would love to. Yeah, I love Ray Ayers, especially hearing him play the xylophone. Oh my God. I've only seen him in person one time, but it was enough to keep me. We used to play his song, what it running. We used to play that before we would go to any party. That was like the song to play to get us charged up. Me and my friend Chucky get us charged up while we were getting ready. hairstylist, young, getting ready to go out, playing Royers, getting ready to go to a house. When I say house, a house music party, house music, not a house party, a house music party. Yes, yes, yes. That's my song. Okay. All right, and you all. Oh, I'm like, where's my pen? Oh, if anybody would like to get in on a Zoom meeting this Friday at 6 p.m., let me know. Just send me an email and I'll give you the information. And my email is in the description box. Not let the music play. You won't get away. Just keep the groove in it. Not that song. That's not that song, is it? Welcome, Cassandra. Cassandra, I'm getting ready to get out of here in a few. I was supposed to be leaving at 2. I'll talk for a few more minutes though. That's not the song. Let the music play. That's not it. You're not talking about that song, are you? You was thinking of the same song. So I was singing it kind of all right for you to to get it, Empress. Um, we kind of like winding down now. I was talking about why I'm not doing the late. It has the same title. It's a completely different song. Okay. Okay, by Collective Peace. We've talked about everything. Everything. My nephew is on here charting. Bonafide was talking about changes that he wants to make to his hair. Because we're both turning 50 this year. Um, what else have we talked about? We were talking about scams. We were talking about hornets. We were talking about proper rest, which I haven't been receiving. And I want to sit back here and have to be using what I don't believe in putting Visine in my eyes. I remember back in the day, my mom was like, if you put Visine in your eyes and your eyes bloodshot or whatever, you're going to wind up having yellow eyes and this, that, and other. And not only that, I don't want to put nothing in my eyes that is not, I'm not even going to say that's not prescribed. I really just don't want to put nothing in my eyes. I already have problems with my vision. I don't want to, I don't want to drop nothing in my eyes right now. Saying it perfectly. You are funny, right? Running up that hill. I'm not up on that. But then too, I'm gonna be honest. I've been very, 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 very shallow in my listening. As far as what I listen to on a daily basis, I've been very shallow with what I've been listening to. Not shallow. I just been stuck on just what I really, 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 really like. Not saying I'm not open. 80s was definitely 70s and 80s was definitely good times. Okay, y'all, I can't see. Ugh, I'm trying to write. I think I'm gonna have to turn this heat down. Okay. Anyone else? I'm not gonna lie, it's been really, 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 really fun and different and unique doing something like this. Sitting up late at night, being able to chat. One week she was on spring break. They wasn't giving any homework, but after that, they came after them, full force, and things were back to. I mean, it's like I work harder now with her being in the house than when she was going to school, and I was going to the studio. So, um, oh, it's about that time, you all. It's about that time. Because see, I'll sit back and be like, okay, well, we could rock for 15 more minutes, and then 15 more minutes turn into maybe we can't go to African dance classes. They just started putting them up on Zoom. They just started doing it on Zoom. So I still do African dance at home, but that's not open. They just started doing it on Zoom, and I'm gonna tell you, it's a totally different vibe as opposed to, just me listening to my Afro beats and just going ahead and just dancing or putting in some music or whatever in the living room, and me and Isis dancing or watching a video or something. Doing a Zoom and trying to look on our computer while we're trying to do the moves, as opposed to being in a room with all that energy, is totally different. But I still do dance every day. Every day. Good night, baby. Thank you, Kimmy, for coming in. It's over. It's a wrap. It's over. Thank you, Empress Sahar, for coming in. Thank you, Bonafide. Thank you, Cassandra. You can catch it in the replay. We did talk about a lot of different things. Thank you for everybody that came in tonight. No, I will not be up after midnight doing live chats. I will be in bed trying to get my rest. I have a child in the other room, and if I'm telling her to go to sleep, I need to go to sleep too. Not only that, sitting in this position on my bed is not comfortable. 100%. It's definitely not. It's not comfortable by any means. And we were having complications in the other room with the live chat. So I said, well, let me get closer to the router, even though that's just a bathroom and a room over. We were having problems. So I brought it in here. And yeah, it's not a comfortable thing. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. If anybody has any last things to say, please say it now, because I don't want to keep going on and on. I know I will. Okay. So everybody have a good night. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you so much. Look out for, make sure that you check and make sure that you're, if you're subscribed, make sure you check your notifications and make sure that you have it on all or so that you can see, like, if I am going to do because I don't have a scheduled next live except for my Zoom live, my Zoom, which is going to be, my Zoom chat, which is going to be Friday at 6:00 p.m. If you're interested in that, we're talking about nutrition, we're talking about dreads, we're talking about things. Please send me a email. My email's in the description box. Thank you. Much love to you as well, Bonafide. Thank you. Yeah, I kept it up as long as I could. I started this 20 days ago. I didn't know that it would even go on this long. I didn't even know how many times I was going to be able to do it, but I did it. And sometimes doing 5-hour chats, and I was just like, really? And you wonder why the alarm won't wake you up. Okay, so peace and love, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a great morning. Peace.